My mom disappeared, so who is outside my window? I grew up in a small town near the Alabama-Tennessee border. Everyone knew everyone, and when something happened, the whole town knew within hours. My life was ordinary, with 17 classmates and a small school. But then, when I was 12, my mom disappeared. One night after Christmas break, she was just gone. Dad was frantic. The search started, but after 2 weeks, there was nothing. No trace of her. It was like she vanished into thin air. The town was shaken. My friends whispered at school, pitying me. "Poor Emma," they said. I couldn't handle it. I pushed everyone away. At home, my siblings were changing. Henry wouldn't speak, only nod or shake his head. Lindsay yelled constantly. "Dad!" He tried to hold it together, but I saw how broken he was. He barely slept, rarely ate, and when he did, it was while arguing with the police, demanding more searches. A few months later, we moved to a smaller house in eastern Tennessee. Dad couldn't afford the old place anymore. At my new school, I kept to myself, isolating from everyone. Henry's silence bothered the teachers, and Lindsay made new friends. But it didn't matter to me. I was just going through the motions. Even though years had passed, I could still feel the emptiness where my mom used to be. It started small, taps on my window at night. I tried to ignore it, but the sounds only got worse. One night, I woke to a terrible noise, a thud, followed by a sharp scraping. My heart pounded. When I looked outside, I saw a mangled mess in the backyard, limbs twisted unnaturally. I ran to Dad's room. He didn't see anything, but I knew what I'd seen. There was something out there. It felt wrong. The tapping continued every night. It became a constant part of my life, echoing through the dark hours. I felt eyes watching me even when I was sure I was alone. Then one night, I heard her voice. My mother's voice. Soft, familiar, whispering my name. I rushed to the window, but no one was there. I stood frozen, heart racing. I knew that voice. It had been years, but it was her. I didn't know what to think. Was I losing my mind? The tapping grew more frequent, and the whispers returned. I couldn't shake the feeling that my mom was trying to reach me. I told Dad, but he dismissed it as a sick joke. I could see the frustration in his eyes, but I knew what I had heard. My heart was torn. Was it really her? I couldn't just ignore it anymore. I needed answers, and I didn't know where to turn. The only thing I knew for sure was that something wasn't right, and I had to find out what.